Hey, it's me, Nalthazar, and welcome to another video. This is going to be my first video of Ikoria cards on display. So I got really lucky today. I got two of the cards that I wanted most. I got the Sea Dasher Octopus along with Gruda Doom of Depths. So this is a Kraken Octopus duo that I figured would pair perfectly with Tromokratis. So I really had to give them a shot if I got them, and I did. Actually, Garuda was the very last card I pulled in the very last pack I opened today. So I was very excited. Unfortunately, the footage of that pack opening got cut short, but it crashed. But nonetheless, so the idea behind this deck is you've got Tromokratis, and Tromokratis is going to make all of your creatures cost 6 less to cast. This includes Tromokratis itself, and Garuda, and of course the Sea Dasher Octopus. Now that means that the Sea Dasher Octopus is only going to cost me 4 mana to mutate onto Garuda and Tromokratis. So ideally with the mutation and withdrawing a card and it gaining mana, if I draw a Sea Dasher Octopus to this, then it's just going to become free. And if I draw Garuda, it's just going to be 4 mana. And if I draw Tromokratis, then it will be I guess if I have 12 cards in hand, right, then, 12 cards, 6 cards in hand, and with Tromokratis, Garuda will only cost me 4 mana, which means that Tromokratis will only cost me 7 mana. So that's kind of the idea behind it. Finale of Revelation is going to make everything cost a little bit less mana too, just in that it's going to give me half mana into things. And then I have a whole bunch of nonsense to draw cards, like Castle Vantris and Midnight Clock. I've got Mystic Sanctuary for more blue gem conversion, Whelming Wave for gem conversion and removal, and of course my Bay, the Sweet Baby Death Sprout. So you get to see my very first raw match of this. I haven't tried it out at all, but I'm really excited to bring it in here and showcase some new cards for you guys. Unfortunately, at the time of my recording this, aka right this very moment, standard training grounds is not available, so I had to take this into a legacy event. So we'll have to see how this goes against Legacy Nightmare Ashiok. But this is a pretty good start. We're going to get a Mystic Sanctuary down pretty early, and so having that gem conversion is nice. Ashiok getting all of those conversions, however, is not nice, because with all of that mana stored over there, I'm going to go ahead and guess that Ashiok has some kind of really nasty removal. And even though I've got a match of my colors, I'm going to take this and risk it for the biscuit. Yeah, okay. That was definitely worth it. I wanted to get rid of some of Ashiok's mana, and then I wanted to try and at least get something good, right, match-wise. And I succeeded in that. Now, as both Ashiok and I benefit from blue matches, I want to take as much advantage of those blue matches as I can. I'm going to take this Tromokratis here. I think I'll be able to give it hexproof this turn when I play it. I just need to make sure. So as long as there are 8 or more blue gems. Is it at the beginning, though? At the beginning of combat. Okay. So there are currently 2, 4, 6, 7 blue gems. Danger zone. All right. So there are currently 7 blue gems. So ideally, we get another blue gem off of this. We do. Perfect. That's number 8. That's going to give it hexproof. So if Ashiok has removal, at the very least, this is not the turn that we're going to lose Tromokratis. And of course, my opponent is a Meanie Pants and is running Cruel Reality. So it's going to be weakening Tromokratis very quickly. But let's go ahead and try and mutate Tromokratis here. So this is going to be our first look at mutation. So I'm going to take the Sea Dasher Octopus, and I'm going to mutate it. Oh, cool. Okay, so you got the mutation. I'm mutating it onto Tromokratis, which is making Tromokratis stronger. And then that means now that Tromokratis has that mutation to attack, and when it attacks to draw a card and give it mana. And so that's going to happen every time I reinforce Tromokratis, which is something that I definitely want to do. And so let's see if I was right about my opponent and my opponent having removal stacked up in hand. So I'm going to be playing Garuda here. And Garuda is not going to have Oh, whatchamacallit. Hexproof, like Tromokratis does. So let's see what happens here. Okay, Ashiok is not killing it. Okay, so we don't know what Ashiok's got in hand, but we do know that we can do some really cool stuff here. So here we can go ahead and I'll be able to go ahead and cast one Chord of Calling to get the Octopus. And then, ooh, I could put the Octopus on Garuda, although I could play another Tromokratis. And playing another Tromokratis is going to get me another mutation. So that's honestly a little bit tempting. That's a lot bit tempting. Let's mutate. Why not? I want to see how all this mutate stuff works. I'm going to save that Chord of Calling. I'm going to mutate the Octopus onto the Kraken. So now both of our friends are getting bigger, although unfortunately because of the number of cards in my hand, I'm not going to get both things there. And then the Cruel Reality is lowering slowly but surely Tromokratis. So let's get another Tromokratis this time. Let's definitely get another Tromokratis. This is I like how this mutate is working. I like it a lot actually. So let's take a free Tromokratis here, right? I think so. Yes, because with this Chord of Calling, Tromokratis is going to cost less, so the mutate is going to trigger, and that's going to have both of my critters attack and draw me cards, and that's going to take out Ashiok. Cool. Well, that worked nicely. Tromokratis having hexproof is nice, so I didn't have to worry about it. I wasn't going for objectives. I just wanted to try out the new cards. So that I figured that would be the exciting piece, was seeing the new cards in action. So let's go ahead and let's play one more match. We got a bunch of charges here. Let's play another match. Let's see how they do round 2 of Legacy. So my opponent didn't wind up playing anything there, which was kind of odd. But you definitely got to see how all of the cards synergized and worked together. And that was fun. So okay, we got the Octopus from the get-go. We definitely want Finale of Revelation first to increase our blue mana bonus, and then also to draw cards and give them half mana. So you're going to see me actually throwing stuff away from my hand here, even the beautiful Blessed Octopus, just because I'd rather have a hand full of cards with half mana than a hand full of cards without mana. So let's see what we get. Chord of Calling, another Chord of Calling, some gem conversion, more gem conversion, more gem conversion, and removal. Perfect. That's a beautiful draw right there. So let's use the removal, and then let's play the Clock next, because we don't know if we're going to get Vantress or a Sanctuary from Deathsprout. So this way, we're definitely prioritizing getting goodies. So let's see. All right, which one do we get here? Obviously, it's going to be a 10 mana support, Vantress. So that means that I want to get Mystic Sanctuary out this turn. And we've got a 5 match, which is sweet. So let's freeze those down. We've got an Octopus there. So even though this Activate Gem that I just matched would have drawn me cards, I'm actually okay with not drawing the cards there, because I want to do Chord of Calling into my Octopus boys. So yeah, okay, yeah. Let's make this match here. Let's get all the goody manas, and then let's get sure, Deathsprout. Who says no to Deathsprout? Simple answer: silly people. We're gonna get a Tromokratis almost down. So this next turn, because of Tromokratis' ability, I think we can get Tromokratis. Yeah, we get Tromokratis down, and we get the Octopus for free. So we can toss the Octopus on down the list, because the Octopus's cost is going to be reduced by 6. So I've got 6 mana left in that Sea Dasher Octopus, and Tromokratis is going to reduce the cost by 6. So I'm going to be able to play that for free with the mana that I've already got charged into it. So let's just go ahead and play Tromokratis. Let's leave as many of those as possible, those being blue gems, so it has hexproof. Let's mutate Tromokratis, making it an even bigger boy, because when you mutate, it reinforces the creature. So instead of me getting a 3/3, I'm getting a 10/10 out of that, which is super sweet. Oh man, I just love everything about this. All right, we've got a Vantress. Okay, cool. Let's Let's toss that Mystic Sanctuary, and then the Death Sprout is largely irrelevant, but nonetheless, we're going to try it out anyways. So let's see. All right, so we're going to Court of Calling into Garuda so that we get another big nasty creature. We're going to Death Sprout that thing just so that my opponent doesn't do damage to me. And so we can give Sorin even more complete defeat. We're going to get a Court of Calling back so that we can keep using our Mutate and get these Teenage Mutant Ninja Octopi even bigger and nastier than ever before. Let's bring Tromokratis on up. Let's bring Court of Calling on up. Let's bring Garuda on up. Let's get rid of Death Sprout. And let's see, can we match any of Midnight Clock? Yes, we can. Okay. So we've got one Midnight Clock match. And so hopefully this will also convert other things into blue and let us get a chain going. Nope. No chain for you today, Nelthazar. And of course, the thing with Vigilance doesn't block because of the new Vigilance rule. Blech. That was silly times, Nelthazar. I keep forgetting about the new Vigilance rule. I'm just so used to attacking and killing things that I'm like, all right, it'll die. I don't need the removal. But that is very, very false. Don't believe that. That's a silly fallacy. Okay, so Finale we don't need anymore. We don't need the Whelming Wave. We just need big creatures. So let's use Sarkon's Third. Because Sarkon's Third, you know. And then, yeah, this is gonna be beautiful, guys. We're gonna get a big Tromokratis here, that's for sure. So that's gonna mutate, and it's gonna trigger the mutate again, which is powering it up. We're gonna get. I want to get the Garuda, but I know better. I want Tromokratis. That's what I really want. I want all the Tromokratises. 72 power of Tromokratis. Eat that, Sorin. All right, let's see. Are you going to draw us more cards, or are you just going to convert? You're just converting, but that's okay. We'll take the conversions. And you? More conversions. Okay. No big deal. Tromokratis is killing Sorin. He's got no chance. And that's the deck. Cool. Well, that was delightful and fun, and all of the tentacles I ever needed in my life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. And I'll show you off. I'll show off the deck just one more time in case you want to try it yourself, or if you want to try and work toward getting some of these cards. And otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.